assignments, doubts, exams. We have got you back. EduPlanner make every chapter easy to understand. Stay tuned, learn more, grow with us.
This question says the reaction shown here can be combined to sum the overall reaction, where carbon combines with water to form carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas, by reversing and or dividing all of the coefficients by a number. And then says it's a group, yada, yada, yada. Then it wants you to basically figure out what K is for the overall reaction. So we need to consider what we would do to use each of these reactions to make this overall reaction. So let's look at how these reactions compare to this one. This reaction, we have carbon here. There's no oxygen in the final reaction, but we do have CO2 here. So this is at least in the correct orientation, going from carbon in the reactants. So this we're going to make no changes to right now. Here we have two hydrogens in the reactants, but here we only have hydrogens in the products. So we are going to do two things. We are going to inverse it. I'm writing this as like the caret to show this is raising it to the negative first power, and then dividing it by 2. And then finally, for the third equation, we have 2CO. CO's in the products here and the reactants here. So we're again going to take the inverse and then divide by 2. So let's write what these half reactions would be then. This is still carbon. I'm going to leave out the states just for space. Goes to CO2. Here I'm flipping and dividing by half. So I have H2O going to H2 going to H2 and 1/2 O2. And flipping this, I have CO2 going to CO plus half O2. And now let's see if this balances out to form this final equation. Carbon is there in the reactants. Oxygen is in the reactants here, but it's also in the products here. So half and a half makes 1 oxygen in the products, 1 oxygen in the reactants. So oxygen is not in the final reaction equation. We have H2O in the reactants. It's not canceled out in the products. And we have carbon dioxide that's in the reactants and the products. It cancels out. And then we're left with just hydrogen. And carbon monoxide in the products. And this is just what the total equation looks like. So these alterations were correct. So if you took all of these, I'm going to name these K1, K2, and K3 to make this easier. The overall K is going to equal K1 times 1 over K2 times 1/2 times, again, 1 over K3 times 1/2. If you did each of these, you would get a final answer of 1.66 times 10 to the negative 102nd.